again. Wins on the road, yeah, I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC West. It's the Broncos and the Silver and Black, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle.
The Denver Broncos know exactly what they wanted when they acquired Russell Wilson. They wanted to bring in a quarterback who was durable, consistent, and a proven winner to take a talented roster back to the postseason. And Russell Wilson, he was all of those things in Seattle. One losing record in 10 seasons, missed only 3 games in that time, and made 9 Pro Bowls.
Forced out to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Steps away to his left. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Oh, the return is Renfro. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
In the midst of a tumultuous 2021 season, the Las Vegas Raiders really turned to their quarterback, Derek Carr, to not only drive their offense, leading to career-high totals from the 8th-year passer and a nearly 5,000-yard season throwing the football, but also his leadership ability. He really grabbed that team and led them to the playoffs for the 2nd time in his career while coming out in one of the toughest divisions in football.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Carr. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Wilson. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Carr finding his former college teammate Adams there for the Raider first.
A first down for Devontae Adams in his first season with the Las Vegas Raiders. Over the previous 2 years in Green Bay, he led the NFL in receptions and touchdowns, and he's building off of a 123-catch, 1,500-yard season. Now, of course, in Raiders black and silver instead of Packers green and gold.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first. To throw his Carr. He hits Adams, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And all the way home for a Broncos score. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he fires one incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Now Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
That's good for Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Carr now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Here's Carr to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go play action with Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up the first down.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. Out quickly to Judy. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. There's Wilson to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Carr going to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now a play fake. Carr. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Carr. This goes out wide for Drake. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown.
Touchdown! Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. That time a 6-play drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And Denver getting set to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here, a long way to go. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And the Raiders have got him. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
Chandler Jones is now over 100 sacks in his career. and has had at least 10 in each of his last 7 full seasons. Las Vegas, they got real good, real fast when they landed him in the offseason.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos are able to move back in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 17-14. Ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Carr. And that's complete to Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down, and he hits Drake. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Here's Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
second and goal.
To throw, it's Carr. His pass caught at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against...
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr, and the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up and you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. Jerry Judy, and all the way home for a Broncos score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 17 yards.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, You would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. On 2nd and 10, Carr. He hits Adams, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's complete to Adams. And this is going to be another first down as he'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Carr now to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Jacobs, and not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Their teammates of Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to run it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Renfro to return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raiders have the ball back, and here comes Devontae Adams to the field again. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. That'll be checked down to Drake. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Carr to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. First order of business, though. Let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Denver. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Carr. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. To throw again on second down. Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. On play action. Now Carr. And this is caught at the end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 big plays. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Carr going to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A pair of teammates at Fresno State connected there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Broncos have retaken a third-quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Phillips now from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Here's Carr. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Randy Gregory drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Shifts by him. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Albert Okuwegu now the intended target. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. To Gordon, out left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Here's Wilson to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now it's Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. To throw again is Wilson. And he's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They go play action now. Wilson feeling the pressure here and taken down and sacked back at the 7. Max Crosby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by McManus is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So give them 3 on that drive, and normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, our field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, Does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. To throw, it's Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Slant to Adams. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
But in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 31, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Gordon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. To throw is Wilson. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They go back to the ground with Williams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. The kick by McManus is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Dancing to his left. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 44, Carr. He'll let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Flushed out right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he completes this to Sutton. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
It's a gain of 6.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. So he shifts past him. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Wilson. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal. Gordon is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
The give running right, Drake. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Carr now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
On first down, Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing now is Carr. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Jacobs going to try the middle. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Carr. Caught on the right side by Adams. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Jacobs. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. What a drive that was. 60 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here is Wilson and the Broncos. Down by 5, 1:06 to play. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. He's got the connection downfield to Hamler. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered a loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.